2018. I want to make this my year. And not just in a, hey, I want to go out and just do well this year. No, I want to make 2018 my bitch. To put it bluntly. I am tired of life trying to take me for a ride. Instead, I'm gonna take life for a ride. Life's not gonna take me for a ride. I'm gonna take life for a ride, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy the most of what life has to offer, and I'm gonna push myself and do things that I want to do, and this is gonna be one of them. Yes, I'm coming back to YouTube. Those of you that don't know, maybe 5 years ago or so now, wow, that's a while, I ran 2 YouTube channels, The Gaming Dave, which will be making a comeback, and this little side channel, where I just rambled on about various different things. It was sort of like a vlog channel sort of thing. I want to bring it back, but less of a vlog channel in the typical sense, in the way that YouTube would have you believe these days, especially as it's been so tainted and corrupted by the Logan Pauls of this world and all those kind of content creators. I just want to talk. I just want to say things to a camera about things that matter to me. No doing things for the sake of the viewer. Doing things for the sake of me, which I feel like is a lot more important and would create a lot more genuine content. So that's what I'm going to do, you know? I'm going to talk about New Year's resolutions later in this video. I'm going to talk about things that matter to me. You might see like film reviews or things like that. I'm going to do what I want to do with this channel, and I don't care what anyone's going to say. I don't care if anyone thinks this might be a waste of time. I'm doing this because I want to. So yeah, like I said, film reviews. Last video I uploaded on this channel was a slam poetry video, where I essentially said I was depressed, suicidal, and was mostly just fed up of the shitty hand that I have been dealt in life. Now, those 3 things are still very much applicable to me. But at the same time, yeah, you might also see more slam poetry. You might see stuff that I have written last year. That was not the only poem that I wrote, so you might end up seeing more of those. I've yet to decide. You might also see some poetry that I write throughout this year. Yeah, pretty much just because I want to. So I did mention New Year's resolutions, and you know what? I'm a sucker for a good New Year's resolution. I'm also a sucker for a bad New Year's resolution. Now, some people are pretty aware of what constitutes a bad New Year's resolution, but for those of you that aren't aware, a bad New Year's resolution is just those that are a bit outlandish, those that seem kind of insurmountable because you're just trying to take on too much in your life. And you know what? Yeah, I probably am going to try and take on too much in my life. I relish that challenge. You know, bring it on. You know, I have set goals for myself. I've set things that I want to do. Some of it's simple, some of it's less simple. But essentially it's just a lot of things in my life that are okay, and a lot of things in my life are good. I just want to make them all that little bit better. So, so I do parkrun, for example, a 5 kilometer run every Saturday. Last year my goal was to do it in under 25 minutes. I accomplished that and was really proud. But I didn't go that often, so this time I just want to go more often. Ideally, yes, every Saturday would be great, but I'm not going to be around in Newcastle every Saturday. So basically, as often as I can, and as often as I can will myself out of that double bed, I want to go parkrun. Another thing I want to do is just experience more media, if that makes sense. So I said that I want to do film reviews and things like that. That is very much true. I want to watch more films. I want to watch more different films. And the reason I said media is because there's also a bunch of TV shows that I want to catch up on, films that have been out for years that I want to watch for the first time. So the Dark Knight trilogy is probably a great example. I never got around to watching that. Throughout most of the past few years, Batman has never really appealed to me as a character. But looking through my Steam library and realizing that I own several Batman Arkham games, Batfleck was arguably one of my favourite parts of Batman v Superman. Not quite of Justice League. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about Justice League. Yeah, I might watch one of the most famous Batman trilogies, or just the most famous collection of Batman films has been. Because, you know, why not? And also games, just computer games, because last year and the year before, I very much just focused on a small bunch of multiplayer games. So I played a lot of Rocket League, I played a lot of Hearthstone, played a varying amounts of Overwatch, but that was about it. There was very little that I played just from start to finish, just like good old single-player games. There's a couple that I replayed, simply just because I really enjoyed them. Key example being the THQ's third-person shooter Space Marine. I replayed that sometime during the year. Absolutely loved it. Might even consider replaying it again this year, because I was reminded of how good it is. But yeah, I have countless games in my Steam library, and while I'm recording this now, I'm looking at how many I've got set aside, and I'm just like, dude, you got a lot of games. You have a lot of games. You need to sort yourself out, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do that, and then also just, you know, the more sensible things. I'm gonna push myself harder on my uni work. Make sure I'm not slacking as much. Try to eat healthier, budget smarter. Money has been an issue the past few years, and it's not just me being a student, it's me being an irresponsible student. So I need to do some stuff about that. And also I'm going to continue my recovery through my depression, because yes, in the last video I uploaded where, like I said, I admitted I was basically sick of my life, I've been getting therapy. I've been getting therapy for a good 9 months now, just on a little calendar down there, for about a good 9 months, with varying degrees of success, and with varying degrees of my own commitment to the therapy. But now I'm more committed to it than I ever have been. A large part of that therapy has actually been learning the base psychology behind it. If I understand my brain, then I know how to fight it better. And this is the year that I really want to just go hard on it. You know, just really fight depression. Really genuinely fight it. And just, yeah, just be a better person, because I struggle with who I am as a person. I generally words, have problems with words for a start. I generally don't like myself as a person. I find myself to be very flawed. Yes, a lot of those flaws are probably in my own head, despite what I've been told by many other people besides. But I just wanna be a better person, be a better son, be a better friend, be a better member of the family, all that lot. And yeah, I mean, it probably sounds like I'm taking on a lot. I don't care. I wanna be the best person I can be. And that is because of the people around me that inspire me. My friends, my family, I love them to pieces. That probably includes you watching this, and they all inspire me. You all inspire me, and I'm just gonna use that to be the best person I can be, because it's about damn time that I get off my ass and do something about it. So yeah, here's to 2018. YouTube's going to be seeing a lot more of this face. This face. I pointed in with the wrong hand and it was out of frame. YouTube's going to be seeing a lot more of this face. So you better get ready for that. And you better get ready for content on both channels because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The Gaming Day stuff will just be popped up out of nowhere, but for all intents and purposes, this is my I'm coming back to YouTube. Hello 2018. Let's go. What have you got for me? Thanks you. Thanks you? Thanks you? That's not Jesus Christ, that's not how words work. Well, some things never change. See you around.